right, you guys. So now it is that I'm recording. We can go ahead and we can start this up. Now, blame Mikey for this. This is Mikey's fault to why it is that I'm doing this tier list. Mikey went ahead and did a tier list based off of like and dislike, and also based off of the fact of credibility with posting up on YouTube. So now I gotta go ahead and do my damn thing, because I got some stuff it is that I gotta say. Now I am gonna put this in the beginning of this. Besides like how I feel personally about certain things, I'm going to not be shady. The goal is to not be shady when it comes down to this, but I am gonna have to tell the truth. It's what it is. Some stuff gonna have to be said. So it is what it is. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Exactly. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this thing going. There is a lot of damn. Okay, there we go. I felt like it is that there was just way too many like ads in my face. Like, I don't know why it is that there was so much onto this damn channel. I was good, Jay. How are you? So we're gonna go based off of the fact, for me, we're gonna do the same thing as what Mikey did. And we're gonna go also. I'm gonna add another row below it. All right. That was good, Asha. How are you? Put Mikey and F. Imagine, just be like, you know what, Mikey? Fuck you, man. And just put you in F. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Let's go based off within the order. The order it is to how I put this damn thing, right? And if we're gonna go based off like consistency, inconsistencies, you know, all the other stuff. Now, first things on the list, Aaron. Aaron, shout outs to you. I've said this before, between Simba, Aaron has also been the one that is that, like, here's my thing about Aaron. Aaron is always willing to help people. That's one of the biggest traits it is that, like, I appreciate about Aaron. Aaron is willing to help you, like, if you ask him a question and genuinely want to know of certain things, you know? But I will say this about Aaron. Aaron is also not going to repeat himself. Aaron is not the type, like, Aaron has a low fuse when it comes down to a lot of different things. And that's why it is that he gets considered like the grumpy bear or the grumpy old man, you know, given with that. But Aaron is like Aaron is always thinking of new ways of like working, trying to get through, like, you know, social media, all the other stuff with posting. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna sit there. I'm like, that's me being fair to Aaron. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna be fair to Aaron. Now, do I feel like it is that he enjoys streaming? Probably not. Probably not. But I know it is. I know for a fact it is my guy Aaron. Like, not only he puts in all the hard work, he makes sure that he helps out with other people, just like with Simba. You know what I'm saying? Very like-minded to Simba. And as much as this, y'all try to get on him for being the bear and whatnot, at least it is like that man. He's been through a lot of things like that's similar with myself, but he's always a hardworking person. So I'm always gonna, you know what I'm saying? Always a hardworking person, and it helps out with a lot of people. Dang, me being second is kind of crazy. I'm just like, damn. I should have put myself like later on within this list or whatever the case is. Or I could have just like, you know, like, flip-flop the people around so I'm not second, but I'm gonna make sure it is that I'm gonna be honest with myself. Now, I know it is that Mikey had put me in C list because of the fact that I had tendencies of other people that is within C. And I'm going to say it is that I beg to differ on that, because I'm not inconsistent. I used to be. I'm a little thick-headed, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little thick-headed when it comes down to certain things. But one thing it is you cannot say about with me is that I'm not inconsistent. That's one thing it is you can't say. Even before doing the YouTube stuff, before I started putting stuff up on YouTube, I was consistently streaming, you know, consistently doing reactions and everything. But it wasn't until when people were saying, hey, like, I can't necessarily make it to the stream, and you're able to put the videos up on YouTube. You know, I started putting up like Majin's videos. Majin introduced me to Simba, and Simba introduced me to everybody else, and the rest is history. But I've always had a passion for streaming. I've always had a passion for media. That's always something it is that I've had. So I'm going to say, based off of my consistencies, now I can do more when it comes down to Mermaid the Gamer channel, you know, stuff that's being put on TikTok, all of that. But god damn it, I've said this before and I'm gonna say this again. It's between me and Skull, and I'm gonna even put Coach into the mix because Coach is in school too. We are the main ones in school doing this as of right now. And you know, I don't know how many credits Skull's taking, but I'm taking 18, damn it. I am taking 18 credits. Killing myself trying to graduate, and for a piece of paper that's not guaranteeing me no job, no future, no none of that. I just want to finish because of the fact that I started school and I didn't have a choice but to take a break from school because I had no choice but to. I went to an expensive ass school. We had $4,000 left over in 2013, and from 2013 all the way until the end of 2017, I was working a 9-to-5 job, you know? So that sucks. That really does suck that I had to go from being a student to just growing up so fast. And sometimes it is people aren't prepared for things that's like that. So, and a lot of times, like mentally, what it is that I'm going through as well. Therapy helps. I'm deciding to go back to therapy, but I'd say my work ethic is a lot better than what it used to be. So I'm solidly going to say it is I am a B tier. Now, Mikey, if you put me in B, I wouldn't have been mad about this at first, but you put me in C tier with other niggas that you know for a fact it don't be consistent is bullshit. You know that. So if I really was gonna be motherfucking biased, I would have put myself in the S tier. You know what I'm saying? But there's always room for improvement within all of us. And I'm gonna make sure it is that I be honest about with like myself. I feel like they're probably talking about your gaming channel when it comes to inconsistency. No. Beforehand, it was the main channel being inconsistent. In the beginning, not like I'd say like the end of last year going into the beginning of this year. But ever since then, I said, yeah, nah. I seen that January payout, and I said, oh nah, we're up in the ante up on this year, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been killing myself in order to do that, but I definitely have. All right, now CJ. They said you get paid? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. January was the only month from YouTube since being monetized that I didn't get paid because of like how like, oh my god, like January's fucking month after like the holidays, January's payout for you to like, it's just disgusting. It is so disgusting. I hate the month of January. Hate it. Like January is like a depressing month. After the holidays, people don't want to go out, people don't want to spend money and stuff like that. They already spent a whole bunch of money leading up to the end of the year. So January, and plus it's cold. It's usually the coldest out of the winter. It sucks. I don't like it. You know what I mean? And then analytics is always low for the month of January on YouTube. Now, CJ, I'm not going to get on you, CJ, because every time it is you post up a video up on YouTube, we all eat. We all eat. And anybody it is that reacts to CJ, that video is gonna do amazing. Ever since I started reacting to CJ, it's just been, you know, like up the ante. And I've even said this before that CJ may even get to a point to where it is of like a Corey effect. You know, he doesn't have to post up as much as he needs to. Now I know other people within the group has been on him about making sure he posts onto the second channel. And I can attest to that because there may have been a little bit too much of a wait period. But the amount of work it is that I'm going to say between CJ and Philly that does, and even Yo-Yo too, that does like commentary videos, especially talking about with anime, that takes a lot. That takes a lot of edits. It takes a lot of voiceovers, time, all that. So I'm not going to get on CJ about with the inconsistencies. I feel like it is the like without CJ really like, you know what I'm saying? We like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me do that. January. Exactly. You think that after the holidays that they would tune into the streams and watch the videos, but nah, no, they don't. They really don't. January is just an awful month of just trying to do like shit. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. All right, so let's get to Majin. Now, Majin used to be posting up like commentary. I used to react to those. That was actually one of the first things it is that I was reacting to when I first started streaming. Mind you, it's been the 27th will be 3 years of me streaming on Twitch. And one of the first things it is that I reacted to was Majin's video. Now, just because it is that Majin does not post up content, I can't say he's inconsistent in any formality. That man is always working. If it's not helping out with Simba within like the main channel, the second channel, you know, I mean, Simba has another editor and a thumbnail person for like the gaming stuff. So when I say it is that it's a lot easier when it is you have people that you can pay to go ahead and do those things for. It makes the channel grow. Now, unless if it is that you are doing this yourself, you realize how giving an example with Corey Kenshin. Corey, who posts up all of his stuff on his own accord by himself, like that takes a bit of time. Regardless to how much, I don't care who it is that you are. If you are doing all of your own edits and on multiple different, like, you know, either one channel or a couple different channels and you're constantly posting up, it is not the easiest to do. So I'm gonna be fair with my boy Majin. I'm gonna be fair with my boy Majin. Majin is a hard-working Mexican, bro. Probably one of the hardest working Mexicans it is that I ever met. You know, and what's crazy is that Majin is always adding on more stuff. This man got 3 children, 3 pickney them, 3, and he's still working as hard as it is that he does, man. Come on, come on, man, come on. You can't sit there and get on Majin. I can never sit there and say it is like Majin is inconsistent in any form of way. So I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy? I with Mikey. Mikey, I love you dearly, damn it. But if we're gonna talk about somebody it is who tisms, it's definitely it's definitely you, Mikey. Oh wow. If we're gonna go based off a tier list of just tism, that's gonna be a different type of order. But I'm just playing with you, Mikey. I'm just playing with you. Just playing with you. Just playing with you. All right, so Philly, yeah, like I will say this though, what Mikey, what he did say about you, Philly is a debater, bro. That's one thing about with Philly is if you, this nigga Philly will debate you on certain things. You'll have moments when it is that he's cool as hell, bro. I've seen that side out of Philly where I'm just like, nah, he actually really cool. Like I don't know what and then the tism, that like, oh god, the tism. The tism's probably the worst with Philly. Is Mikey then Philly? Is Mikey then Philly and then Philly? But Philly is such like a debate. Oh my god, like Philly is such like a debater, and it gets to a point to where it is that can get abrasive at times, especially where it is that you don't need to. It's either he'll ask a random question where it's just like, where the fuck did you think that from? Or he'll debate you until it is like the end of tomorrow. That debating stuff is what's gonna kill him the most. But work ethic wise, it is like I just literally said that this man Philly just posted up a video. So I'm going to be fair when it is that I say this. I'm not gonna get on Philly. I'm really not. I'm not gonna get on him. But I'm gonna put him there. I'm gonna put him there safely. I'm gonna safely put Philly in a C. And the only reason why it isn't I am putting Philly in a C is just because of the fact of just like the debating. That could be a little bit overbearing at times. But other than that, like, you know, is he as consistent as everybody else? Oh, damn, I didn't even put Ola. I didn't even put Ola. Oh, my God. I didn't even put Ola. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. Oh, my God. I did not put Ola. I did not put Ola. Hold on. Oh. I did not put Ola. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Damn, I did not put Ola on there. I gotta find him. Now, oh shit. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that, please. Don't tell him I said that.
I swear I'm never doing squats with y'all trash.
Don't tell Ola I said this, please. Don't tell him I said that, please. Oh my God, I forgot to put Ola on here. Ooh. Oh, you know. Oh my God, I forgot to put Ola on here. It's all right. It's all right. We got him now. We got him. 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 He said I'm gonna tell him. He said I'm snitching with no PC. Oh yes, and Paul. Is it Paulius? What is this? What is his what is this shit again? Y'all gonna have to tell me his YouTube name. If y'all can tell me his YouTube name, then I can go ahead and I'll do that. Alright. Now, of course it is, you know, I got, you know what I'm saying? Now we gonna get back to Simba. You know what I'm saying? Big group leader, big Simbeezy. You know what I'm saying? I will never, like, when it comes down to, like, a person is I can able to hit up and ask about with anything that's the same, it's gonna be the same thing with Aaron. I'm gonna say the same thing with Simba as well. Mind you, Majin is the reason why I met Simba. But Simba, not only it is, like, from the beginning on, even from like when we was playing Minecraft and stuff like that, Simba don't give a fuck about like what numbers it is that you have. Like if you trying to do content, she's always down to do content with, you know? I think one of the things it is that like the people within the group, I know people will not say this openly, but I feel as though, and I'm always gonna say this, that people within this group are more deserving of the things it is that they get. To be honest with you. Now, granted, I may have my connections with people, you know, with X amount of people, but I always feel like it is that they are more deserving of it. I've said this numerous times. I say this all the time. Every year when it comes down to DreamCon, it's just like, I shouldn't be the one it is that goes ahead and orchestrate this stuff. It really should be them. It should be them that goes ahead and have this. It should be them that is way more deserving of this. Simba's one of those people, you know what I'm saying? I'll catch you later, Hermit. So Simba is definitely one of those people it is that is very hardworking. You know what I'm saying? Now, Simba, when she first started out with doing YouTube, she was doing 3 uploads a day. Simba, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care how hard-headed it is that sounds of me, bro. I ain't got the 3 vids to do every day, gang. I could do like a two videos on one main channel and the other one on the second channel. That's the most it is that I'm gonna do. But Simba's definitely one of those people, like, if you ever need a question to ask about with this, the same thing with Aaron, absolutely 1010% she's the person to ask. If Simba's not available, definitely go to Aaron. Them two together is going to be the people it is that's like they're kind of like the money makers within the group. Between Simba and Aaron are the top 2, like, I bet like we got ways of how it is that we're gonna make money. There's gonna be ways of how it is that, like, oh, I can give you an opportunity to make bread on this platform. So I can't even sit there and talk my shit at all. I can never really talk shit about with Simba, you know? And on top of that too, me and Simba, we from the same place, you know what I'm saying? We both from New York, we both from the 845, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing on my nigga Simba. Stop playing on my nigga Simba, the Simbeezy, you know what I'm saying? A big group leader, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get Simba that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Now with Skull, I'm really not gonna get on you as much as everybody else does, because I understand Skull's point of view when it comes down to Skull edits for everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? And one thing I can attest to is that Skull definitely does put in like the most magnificent work for everybody else. But when it comes, like, and I do this as well, I'm not gonna lie with you, like, when it comes down to doing somebody else's shit, easy peasy, all right, the best work. But then it's kind of like, all right, well, this is my speed, this is how it is that I like it, this is and this. So I'm never gonna sit there and get on Skull. I'm really not. Do I wish it is that, like, there was more when it comes down to, like, with Skull? Absolutely, you know. Jay gonna say Skull is an S tier. Oh, it's good, Squifty. How are you?
Orith 1 stitch, 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 Orith 1 stitch.
So, you know, and And I will say that. Now the thing is, where am I going to place? Where am I going to place Skull into this list? And be fair about it. I gotta be fair. I have to be fair when it is that I put this. You know what I'm saying? I have to be fair. I have to be fair with Skull. I ain't gonna sit there and do my nigga Skull dirty. I'm not gonna do that. I've been doing really good. How are you? Remind me to get that Stitch Funko Pop. Absolutely. Why you put yourself in B tier? Because I had to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I will say with Skull. He does a lot of edits. Skull does a lot of edits for everybody within like almost damn near everybody. You know what I'm saying? Definitely more of an underground type of person than it is when it comes down to like streaming and stuff. But it's either like, and I don't want people to sleep on the fact that is like, if you don't see them either streaming or posting up and whatnot, he used to, you know, but he's more so editing for like Philly, CJ, the Lebroskis, all like, you know what I mean? Like he's mainly doing videos for them or maybe even like for other people. But this is why it is like, I say this like, just because you don't necessarily may either see like a video posted up from him or him streaming, you can see the why. And plus Skull's also in school. Me and Skull both are in school at this point doing this, and it's not the easiest thing to fucking do. I'm always gonna keep saying that. I'm always gonna keep saying that. Oh, why Mikey got 6 dogs in his mouth? It's 5. It's 5. You know what I'm saying? Art just got favoritism over certain people and places them, and that's why she in B. No. This isn't even favoritism. This is not even favoritism. This is me being very transparent here. Because without Aaron, Simba, and Majin, then most of the people in the group wouldn't be doing the things it is they're doing today. And I've listed the reasons to why. Like, you know, Majin does most of the edits for Simba. Almost all the edits when it comes down to the reactionary stuff. You know, Simba is literally the one that is helping out everybody else in the group. Simba is the reason why it is I met everybody within the group. Aaron is also the other person that's like, hey, listen, I got a business idea. We got some ways it is to make money. This and this, boom. You know what I mean? Oh, how did you meet all these people, the lore of the group? I reacted to Majin's videos first. Majin came to me with the idea of doing a collab video with Hala and Simba. And the fact that me and Simba are both from New York, we did a collab together. Simba introduced me to doing stuff on like Minecraft almost 3 years ago. And then that's how it is that I met everybody else, you know? How'd you meet Majin? I just like, you know, between, you know, Nicole, RNA, Hala, there was quite a bunch of different people and Dante, that was really reacting to Majin's videos. So when I seen that, before I started streaming, I said, oh, okay, so I'll just react to Majin's videos because that's the main person you feel me? So once it is like I seen that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna start reacting to him. But like, you know, like nobody in this world would ever make me not like say anything when it comes down to doing with my content that I do today without these 3. That's me being honest. Did Majin edit for Dante? No. He would just make compilation videos to react to on stream. That's it. All right. So now we're gonna get into True. I said it is. I was gonna, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I am going to be honest here. Now, True, when it comes down to this, he probably he says the most sus things within the group, the most outlandish things within the group, along with Philly. But I'm gonna keep it 11,010. He has an inconsistent problem when it comes down to with it. I've gotten on him plenty of times about this, so this is not shade. This is me being honest. The cute nigga himself. I've gotten on him about this because there's a lot of potential. It is that I've even said it is that I've seen of him. I've said this numerous times. Just like, hey, listen, you gotta you know, it's a motivation thing that comes down to with him, and also maybe a couple other people within the group when it comes down to this, because it's always easy when doing this. It's a privilege to do this, but it's also times where you could lose a bit of motivation and stuff. Be honest with himself throughout the interest. Be a little aggressive though. You think he's aggressive? I don't think he's the most aggressive out of the group, but you know, I give you that. I'm gonna have to be honest, and I'm gonna have to put him in C. Actually, let me do it this way. I'm gonna have to put him in C. I think more so the potential thing is always going to be the level of thing. It's just like, hey, listen, you know, like sometimes it is like Simba said this best. Sometimes it is you do need to get out your feelings and you need to go ahead and you need to get into your bag. It's plain and simple. That's just being fairly honest when it comes down to this. It is what it is. Now with Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is somebody it is that if you want to talk about somebody thick-headed within a group, it's Yo-Yo. People say it is I'm thick-headed, but it's really Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is he's not inconsistent, but the problem is that Yo-Yo will hyper focus on one thing or three things at the same time, and then it gets to a point that he gets negligent to the things that he's supposed to be doing. And I don't want to sound shady when I say this, but this is an absolute honest truth. Yo-Yo will do amazing within one thing. He will soar within one thing, and then he'll kind of like forget about the other stuff it is that's going on. Now, I know Aaron had challenged him earlier this year to post up every single day, and he got to like the last week of the month of March to then wave in the white flag. Like, hey, listen, gang, I can't do this. It's like, you was right there. You was right there. Oh, it's good, Blue. I think niggas is waiting on me to do doors. So I'm gonna try to speed this up. But yo, I'm sorry, gang. You definitely, you definitely. If there's anybody that's deserving on a C tier, it's definitely you, gang. I don't want to sound cliche. I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but I think more so of time management is Yo-Yo's issue. He's organized. Like Yo-Yo is the most organized, unorganized person I've ever met. And I hate that I have to say that. It's the truth. It is the God honest truth. He's organized but unorganized at the same time. You know what I mean? And it was just like, hey, listen, gang, like, you know, trust me, if it's not me, Aaron, and a couple other people within the group, Simba mainly, especially me and Babs within this fucking Discord, bro. This Discord now belongs to us because he's not active within it, bro. It's like, gang, we created this shit. This is for you, gang. You know? I would just call him out until he would get defensive, and I'm gonna be like, deal with your damn self. I mean, we're all a little defensive. So one thing it is that we're like when it comes down to like saying stuff about with ourselves, we're always gonna think it is that we're the shit. But when you have somebody it is that's like that takes that fog glasses off, they're gonna be like, hey, listen, gang, you need to fix this, and this. Like anybody is gonna get defensive when it comes down to that. Anybody is gonna get defensive. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a bad thing. Now, Mom is actually locked in now, where I get on Maul all the time about when are we gonna get a Maul's World stream again? When are we gonna get this again? Maul is so fucking hilarious, bro. He is the most organically funny when it is that he's not streaming, which is hilarious, bro. Like if y'all not there, like y'all not there to see like, oh, unless it is the worst streaming, he happens to be within the VC as well, whatever game it is that we're playing. You know what I'm saying? But it's another thing. It's a potential thing with him too. It's like he knows it is that he has to go ahead and lock in a little bit more. So I definitely want to see that more. I'll do this. Because now I'm looking at this, I'm like, Philly don't really deserve to be in the C like that. He don't really deserve to be in the C tier. I feel attacked here, and I don't. Stop. All right, so Memorize. I'm not gonna lie. I know it is that like with Memorize did used to edit for other people, but again, editing for other people and then trying to put out your own content is you're always gonna have some type of clash in between the two. But Memorize has been cooking. My boy has been out here doing the damn thing. You know, I can never sit there and talk shit about Memorize. Memorize is a very hardworking young man at that. He has all the time, the energy in the world to go ahead and like and to really full fledged do this. So I am gonna put him in A, and that's me being like maybe that's like a personal bias, but that's just me being honest. That's me being honest. It's me being completely honest. Memorize. If you have not watched Memorize videos or see how often it is that this man posts, I mean, the consistency it's up there. It is up there when it comes down to that. Like it's really up there. Like he does not skip a beat, you know? So narrator, shout outs to narrator. Narrator is another person that has been grinding, working hard, all this stuff. Very cool guy. Putting him in A. Putting him in A, goddammit. Putting him in A. You know? But I should really put Paul's picture in here. I'm gonna try to see if it is I can find Paul so I could add him in here because I don't feel right without having him in here. But Ola, I have to be honest with you, gang. Ola, I have to be sincerely honest with you, and I don't want to sound like a dick. I just don't want to sound like a dickhead when it is that I say this, but you know. There has to be a little bit more of a consistency, and I'd say if it comes down to being inconsistent, it's really Ola. Ola be down in the funk a lot with his own stuff at times, and again, it is a motivation thing. I would love to see more out of Ola, to be honest with you. I really would. I would love to see more out of Ola. So let me find. Oh, there you go. Boom. So Ola, I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm gonna have to be honest. I gotta put you here, gang. Now your videos, whenever it is that you do post, you do amazing. But you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. Get out of the overthinking state. The moment it is like, I would say just based off of like with C and D tiers, it is a level of overthinking. Oh my God. Every single one of these people over fucking think. Oh my God, everyone, all four of these men overthink. Over fucking think. And it's, oh my God, is it annoying. It is so fucking annoying to overthink that much. Damn, like, get out of your feelings, get out of your mindset, and get to this bag, please. That's all it is that I can say. That's me being honest. I'm not sitting there to be a dick at all. I'm calling it for what it is and probably saying what other people are saying to keep it 1,010. We overthink, but I'm talking about the overthinking process between these four makes or break when they're gonna post. Makes or break what it is they may stream, post, all of that stuff. It's all of those things. You guys may not know that, but we know this behind the scenes. And this is why it is that I say that I have to be honest about with this. There's times when it is like, okay, cool. They have a little moment here and there. And then there's a moment to where it just recans itself. But last but not least, Paul. I don't care what anybody say about with Paul. Paul absolutely, positively is one of the main people it is that's out here dropping videos. I mean, it's a daily vid, either on the TikTok or on Instagram. The reels, all his reels damn near gets over 1 mil. The reels, the TikToks, all of that, it gets up there. So I'm gonna put this up here with my boy. You know what I'm saying? I think that this has got to be a fair ass list. I think that this is probably the fairest list it is that I'm ever gonna sit there and make, and to be honest. Okay? I'm gonna keep that 11,010. 11,010. You feel me? You feel me? So y'all go ahead. Y'all can screenshot it. Send it to the people it is that y'all need to. And if anybody asks me some damn questions, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm gonna download this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna download the image. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. You know? This was fun, y'all. We gotta make another tier list, but this time it is like when we do the next tier list of the gang tier list, it's gonna be of the people it is who have the most tism within the group. But W tier list. I think that's pretty fair. You said put this on Twitter. That's a great idea.